Okay, guys, so we are live for the DCTV show, episode 15. Very excited to be back again live streaming on Thursday. As per usual, we've got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about because, the Superman and Lois trailer just dropped. You have Supergirl, which has returned to film. Melissa is back. So there's a bunch of different things that we're going to get through in this live stream. So welcome to all of you who are joining in the live chat right now. But yeah, this is episode 15, so we've been doing it for a long time now. And yeah, I can see people joining in the chat. Janelli is here, member of the DCTV show, Infotex, Beast Boy 2.0, Joshua, it's Ghost, Kara Mathiasen, if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much for the kind words, Miraju. Sarah Varga, hi Ben, hi Sarah. Another Sarah is here, Sarah Mullen, Red Eye. So yeah, welcome to all of you who are here. And remember, guys, if you want your questions answered, the best way to do it is to send in super chats. How do you send in super chats? All you need to do is click the $sign, which I'm going to show you right now, and you guys can send in questions, and you are also contributing towards the channel. So this is how you do it. I'm going to share my screen. All right, so how do you send in super chats? You go over here, you click the show your support button, super chat, and you can type in anything like, is the Flash getting delayed later than March? There you go. So Gary cursed us. We're also going to talk about the delays in terms of the Flash, because that is happening, and that was, a big thing earlier this week. And then you've also got the Superman Lois premiere, how it's going to be 90 minutes, plus there's going to be some sort of like kind of documentary along with it. And yeah, then you got the Superman Lois trailer, which we're going to be talking about as well. But I should have a video out on that specifically, maybe later or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, so welcome to episode 15. Really excited. See you all here talking in chat. And so yeah, get sending in your questions via super chat, or you send them in via the chat if you want them answered. But yeah, so first things first, Superman and Lois. So they just dropped the trailer today, and I didn't get time to make a video before the stream. But like I said, that video is coming nevertheless, so be on the lookout for that. Please be sure to tune in, even if we talk about it in this live stream today. So that's going to be coming soon. So what do you guys think about the Superman and Lois trailer? Because, wow, I thought it was really good. I'm very excited. And lots of people really liked it, which is not a surprise, but at the same time, it's very cool. So, yeah. Well, there was a lot to go over in the trailer, and we'll properly break it down when we get to that video. But I mean, I'm just gonna try and flick through the trailer. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, and we can talk about this. So, yeah, I think the big thing that people are kind of talking about is the fact that it looks really good, like it's shot very well, and obviously you can shoot anything well, but for some reason, in terms of time restraints, sometimes it holds some TV shows specifically back. So it seems like they put a lot of effort into actually making the show look really good. And so, yeah, I've pulled it up on my phone. I've got the trailer, and there's just a few like really cool shots, and we're specifically going to break them down. But like, there's this cool shot. Yeah, you guys can just about see it. There's a bunch of cool shots of Superman flying around, Lois, and the kids and everything. Well, they're not really kids. I still don't know how they are that old. But yeah, and then there's, a teaser of the villain, Kryptonite. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. All right. So we've got our first question, our first super chat. This is from Gary. Welcome to the stream, Gary. Been enjoying your funny videos earlier this week. Gary's been posting a bunch of stuff on Twitter, which is funny. Thanks, Junior and Gary, and thanks for sending in the super chat. So Gary says, is the Flash getting delayed later than March? So Gary has cursed us. he has been asking the question, is The Flash getting delayed later than February for the longest time? And yeah, he pretty much cursed us. The Flash has been delayed against all sort of possibilities that went on, and like it was pretty unlikely it was going to get delayed, and then they kind of shifted this whole thing, and it was mainly to do with Superman and Lois. It's getting a 2-hour premiere, so that's 90 minutes worth of footage on February 23rd, and so The Flash got pushed back a week to March 2nd. So yeah, The Flash has been delayed, but will it get delayed later in March? No, this is going to be the last delay. No way on earth they're going to delay even further, because, you know, originally they were like, oh, we're going to be dropping this like, you know, January time, and then they were like, oh no, February time, because of Superman and Lois being behind on filming. And then now again, because of Superman and Lois, The Flash gets delayed once again. So it's like a whole saga. Yeah. So, you know, it's because of Superman and Lois, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it was because of Gary as well. All Gary's comments, you know, it's all built up over time. Gary, you're gonna regret it. Janelli says the reason it got delayed was because of Gary. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Flash Time, welcome to the stream, and welcome to all of you who have just joined. Remember, you can send in your questions via Super Chat like Gary if you want your questions instantly answered. But apart from that, we're going to move on to our next topic. So, I told you, Superman Lois trailer breakdown / reaction is going to be coming. So, we'll properly break it down. I guess we're just going to be more conversational in this live stream where we'll talk about the trailer. Tell me your thoughts. Cal in the chat says, I like the trailer of Superman and Lois. And I don't know, I think everyone got caught up with Gary joining the stream. But yeah. Okay. Yes, Supergirl Season 6. Melissa has returned to filming. Filming started a few days ago. Melissa's back in Vancouver. She's shooting as Supergirl. Potentially maybe a new look of her coming very soon. You know, if she goes out on the streets, I'm sure someone like Canada Graphs or whoever is on the streets in Vancouver is going to take some sort of photo, or maybe behind the scenes, we're going to get a look at Melissa back. There's been no official photo been released yet, but I'm expecting something sometime in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Melissa is officially back. She is filming Supergirl Season 6, the final season. I know that they're on episode 6 right now because David Harewood posted a photo. I'm going to try and see if I can pull it up on the screen for you guys, because he posted a photo on the set and he is directing episode 6. He was in his Martian Manhunter costume. Yeah, I don't know. My Twitter's playing up. It's really slow. All right, I got it here. So I'm going to pull up my screen. All right, here we go. Look, this is the tweet he put out. Day 1 of principal photography. So they just got back. And day 1 of episode 6, he means. So directed by the Martian himself, that being himself, obviously. And yeah, so this is him. He's looking at the monitor. And there's a bunch of gaffer tape on the ground. But it looks like there is some sort of projection, like a hologram kind of thing. This looks very futuristic, whatever is going on here. Or it could be some sort of alien ship. It doesn't look like anything remotely similar to what we've seen before, so it's something completely new build. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't know what's going to happen, but that confirms they're shooting episode 6 right now. However, there is a possibility that Melissa is going back and shooting other scenes for episodes she missed, because they filmed, I believe they filmed 5 episodes up to the Christmas break, and then now they've come back. Melissa's going to be shooting at least 3 of those episodes. But obviously they got the large chunk of the video, large chunk of the episode done already. So yeah, that's what's going on with Supergirl and them filming for season 6. So, oh, he's still asleep. I actually need to get I forgot the size that it was supposed to be because I promised Arrowverse Scenes that I'm gonna get a gold face thingy. What's it called? Like a badge, I guess. I'm just pulling up Pagey's tweets because he told me the specific dimensions they need to be, which I kind of forgot. So maybe I can get this up on time by the time Arrowverse Scenes shows up in the stream because I totally ran out of time before. But yeah, let me know, guys, right in the chat right now. What do you think about the Superman and Lois trailer? Also, are you excited for Supergirl coming back with them filming recently? You know, just in the last few days. How excited are you guys? I can't wait. All right, I got it. 900 by 900 pixels. All right. Yeah, I'm going to get the Trinity badge as well. I'm good, Gary. Hopefully you guys are good. So I'm going to quickly do that and see if I can... I don't know how quick it actually like implements it. But if I pull it up here and you guys just let me know, chime in the chat, what do you think about all that we've talked about as we take this tiny little break where we just do this before one of our new members is going to be joining, and he has specifically requested this. And if any of you guys are members and you've clicked the join button and become a super friend, you can request things like this. You can request, you know, for a specific badge or anything like that. Gary says, I have Pagey, Ben, Eric, and Canada Grass following me. Well, it's because you're Gary after all. That is why. All right, so Goldface. Let's pull up Goldface. You guys know who Goldface is, right? Maybe I can share my screen whilst I do it. I don't know. Look, I'm looking at Goldface right now. This is the specific moment. Doing it live on the stream. Doing it live on the stream. Daddy likes the metal. All right. Okay. I'm just going to pull the screen down for now, and I'm going to pull up Jamie's question. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat, Jamie. Well, we got the police in the background, apparently. Yeah, I'm going to pull up Jamie's super chat, which he says, in the Superman show, do you think just one son or both will get powers? So I think someone brought up something similar to that recently. Like, will one of the twins turn out to be bad? And I think the obvious answer to that is they are probably going to get powers. However, I don't think they're going to get powers straight away by the looks of the trailer, because they are surprised that their dad is Superman at this point. And I'm kind of surprised that they don't know by this point, because they are like teenagers or like, you know, pushing on young adults, I guess. So I mean, they've been around, and I guess he's been Supermaning around for a long time. But yeah, so in answer to your question, Jamie, I'm pretty sure at least one of them is gonna get powers at some point during the series. I don't know if it's gonna specifically happen straight away, but that's a very good question, and thanks for the super chat, Jamie. All right, Gary sends in another super chat, 99 cents. Thank you very much, Gary. Okay, so guys, we are just finishing off on the sort of little break. Again, send in any super chats and I'll talk over whilst I just complete this. So I'm just pulling up the membership page right now because I have saved the Daddy Likes the Metal photo, gold face, and so things are going to change here. All right, I'm just pulling it up, and so it's an emoji. All right, look, I'm going to pull it up on the screen to show you guys. So look, these are the emojis. And we're going to remove one of these because I can't have extra. Which emoji should I remove? All right, let's just remove this flash one. And let's put gold face. Gold face. Just for you guys. All right, so gold face is here. He is right there. We're going to save and publish this. Okay, it's saving and publishing. Okay, publish changes. Okay, my perks are live. So let's try in the chat, guys. Let's try and do so for all who are members, we're gonna try and do this. Okay, I don't think this is pulled up. Maybe I need to refresh my page, but you should be able to go like this. Or maybe I need to end the stream. I don't know. You want to see the Kara Danvers emoji? Yeah, I can send that in the chat. There's a few Kara ones. So to get emojis, what I'm specifically talking about here, yeah, I won't forget about the Trinity. I'm going to do that. Okay, my page is glitching out. But what I am talking about here in terms of emojis and all these icons is if you become a member by clicking the join button and becoming a super friend, you will get these emojis. You will get to use them, and you will have an icon next to your name and everything. So I sent a bunch of Supergirl ones in the chat just to show you. But yeah, I'm thinking if the gold face thing isn't working, like I did just publish it. But yeah, maybe my computer's just playing up. I'm going to reload the page. My computer is completely glitching out right now. I guess it's just going into overload. Is it working? Oh, it is working, guys. It is working in the chat. Janelli is doing it. Janelli made it work. Thank you so much for doing that. I guess I didn't have to refresh my page. Oh, okay. Look, I did it, guys. In the chat right now, you can see what I had to do was this. And then Goldface comes up. Well, Daddy Likes Metal. There it is for all of you who want cool emojis and everything. Click the join button. I will show you how to do that right now, and we'll head back into some more main topics. So, oh, no problem, Mauricio. Glad you are here today at least. That is well good enough for me. So to join the channel, okay, I'm going to get to that in a minute, Jamie. Just a minute. So to join the channel, you can click here and click join. And you can pause my video because I don't want to listen to it. All right, so we actually have a new tier as well. There is the super best friend tier. That is the top tier that has just been changed. Then you have the super friend. We have about 4 members on the super friend tier. So obviously it is paid, but it's only if you want to support the channel, and it's much appreciated to all of you guys who do support the channel. We have about 15 members right now. Most of them are on Super Friends. We got about 4 or so on Super Friend, and then Super Best Friend is the latest one, and so you get perks and stuff like that. Anyway, so let's go back to the main topics. I'm sorry, Pagey. I'm sorry. No, we're not mad at you, but we were just talking about our brand new gold face thing. Gold face emoji. Anyway, okay, so let's go back to Jamie's comment, because Jamie left a comment for us in reply to his super chat. Jamie, I'm just scrolling. Okay, so Jamie says, "You're welcome, Ben." Thank you very much, Jamie. He says, "My thoughts is that they will get powers like Smallville, where they develop powers over time." Well, that would be my guess, Jamie. Considering, considering that they don't know that the dad is Superman, and they obviously haven't, they're not aware if they have powers or not. So more likely than not, is going to develop over time, and they will get to finally see it. So yeah, I pretty much agree with you as well, Jamie. So Jamie also says, "Why do I have flashbacks to the musical episode?" I don't know. I don't know why you have flashbacks to the musical episode, but I love that episode. Okay, so right, The Flash. Let's talk about The Flash, because The Flash earlier this week, no problem, Flash for us. So earlier this week, The Flash was announced that, it's being delayed again, thanks to Gary, most likely. 2nd of March is going to be the new date. They confirmed that just earlier today, I believe, or was it yesterday? Maybe yesterday. But yeah, it's official. 1 week later. I mean, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's still annoying that keeps on getting delayed. Like, it feels like we're kind of reaching on to try and get episodes, but we've only had Batwoman and that's it so far. And it was great having Batwoman back. We can talk about that as well, because what did you guys think of the first episode on Batwoman? Like, I really liked it. It was so nice to have the Arrowverse back. Covered it last Sunday night, stayed up to watch it and everything, and it was worth it. It was really good. Can't wait to cover Batwoman episode 2 this week. So that is Sunday night. So be on the lookout for that. Also, like I said, we'll cover the Superman and Lois trailer either after this stream or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Don't miss that. Welcome, Matthew Price. Welcome to the chat. Another member of the channel, as well as Janelli and everyone else in the chat. Okay, so we got a bunch of things coming through. So Batwoman was very good for what they had to deal with to make it work. Yeah, I completely agree, and I actually just think it's a big step. It seemed like a big step up. I don't know. I really liked Javicia. I thought she did a very good job, and I really enjoyed it, and it's got me hyped for next week, or this week. So, I think they did all they needed to do. Janelli says, I enjoy Batwoman. Jamie says, I've not seen it yet. I'll be watching soon. Walker Dead says, it was okay, but honestly, I am done with Batwoman. Well, that's your opinion. Rachel is referencing. Remind me, Rachel, what is it specifically called? It was to do with kryptonite. But yeah, talking about kryptonite, the Batwoman ending, completely to do with kryptonite, and she was infected, or there was kryptonite going through her veins. We've kind of seen that before on Supergirl. So is she getting powers? Is that going to be a thing, or is it just her getting infected and it's going to eventually kill her? I don't know. But it was a good cliffhanger, and, it got me excited for this week. Okay. Someone says, you remind me of a male Grace Randolph. I hope not. But yeah. So it seems like overall, most of you did enjoy Batwoman. And you guys pretty much agreed that the trailer for Superman Lois was pretty awesome, to quote Matthew Price. And yeah, so I really like the Batwoman episodes better, much better than I expected. Yeah, I was looking forward to it, and I think they delivered on all that they promised, and so yeah, very good. So I'm looking up Neridium. Okay, so it's spelled with, it's got an H in it, actually. That's why it's not been coming up. So, future state reveals something possibly more dangerous to Superman than kryptonite. So in future states, Superman of Metropolis issue number 1, the AI known as brain cells reveals a substance that could be more deadly to Kryptonians than kryptonite. So, yeah. All right, so we got a little announcement here. Just so happened, I pulled up Screen Rant. I actually am working for Screen Rant at the moment, so yeah, that's a new thing. It's going to be happening. Thank you. So yeah, I'm working for Screen Rant. I am a comic book writer as well, so it's like I have that job and I have doing YouTube, so hopefully you guys like it. But yeah, so I'll quickly actually pull up that article that I did. So shameless plug time with Ben, but this is my article here. Superwoman knows she's a better hero than Superman. Look, by Ben Roth. So if you want to check that out, you guys can go check out that article. Shameless plug, but this is my first article at Screen Rant, so I'm covering comics. And so why I brought that up is because obviously this is Screen Rant, but particularly this is, I've been reading these comics recently over the last few days. I began reading Future State Superman of Metropolis. Okay, I will, Pagey. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I began reading Superman of Metropolis, and it's interesting. And so, the Neridium thing that Rachel was referencing is something that could potentially affect Superman and I guess Supergirl more than Kryptonite. So Brain Cells is a new character. And I'm just I don't specifically know about Neridium. That's why I am just looking it up. But Neridium may prove to be more effective weapon against Superman than Kryptonite. The most deadly variety that shares the most in common with Neridium is Black Kryptonite that Batman created. What exactly Kryptonians' survival mode instincts are protecting them from remains unclear, but it's intense enough to cause pretty severe reactions, one that even green Kryptonite doesn't excite. So yeah, that is interesting. Thanks for bringing that up again, Rachel, and thank you for all of you guys who were saying it was cool and stuff in the chat. But yeah, okay, so Neridium, I guess that could be involved in Supergirl. I don't know if they're going to do that very soon because that is very new. Future State is only a temporary thing, and the issues are only going to have a few issues. Yeah, so it's pretty much a temporary thing for now, but I guess they could definitely take it on board. Neridium could be a thing on Supergirl, but Kryptonite does affect Supergirl a lot. Like, she pretty much goes powerless, when she is in the vicinity of Kryptonite. And that was a big thing on Batwoman last week, because they were trying to get rid of Kryptonite because apparently it could shoot through the Batsuit. So yeah, I think Kryptonite is probably more powerful, I guess, in the show right now against Kryptonians. So I don't know if they're going to bring Neridium in, but it's an interesting point. Thanks for bringing it up again, Rachel. Okay, so yeah, remember, guys, send in your chats, your super chats, all your questions in the chat for any theories you have, any ideas. So let's go ahead. So it's not as deadly to Superman as it is to Supergirl. Well, I'm going to have to finish the issue, and then I will get back to you specifically on, the insights as to how strong it is on Superman and Supergirl. But I saw in the issue that Supergirl is there and she gets affected somehow, or that was just, one of the images. But yeah, moving on. Pagey says, Ben, are you part of the Snyder cult? Sadly, Pagey, I'm not a part of the Snyder cult. Are you? That is the main question. And I want to know, is Gary part of the Snyder cult, or does Gary only watch the DCTV shows? I think we all want to know this. Ben, Gary's behind you. I fall for that last week. I'm not going to look around again this week. Gary. No, he's not there. Who do you think we'll get as returning actors in Supergirl's final season? Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to get Chris Wood. I would say it's very, very unlikely if we don't, because he is in Vancouver. And, he is one of the main characters in the show. Obviously not at the moment, but he was before, and he's an important character for Kara. And people have been theorizing about how the show could end, and it could potentially link to Mon-El. So I'm going to say that's likely. I think Chris probably most likely to come back. Maybe you'll see a few people here and there, but it is kind of hard to cross crews over. So it's less and less that Barry could come, but I still think they're going to find a way to bring Grant into the show before they end it. But that is just kind of my theories right now. So when does Supergirl come out, and when do you want to see And what do you want to see in season 7? So Supergirl won't get season 7. It's ending after season 6. So I'm sure you're talking about the Flash season 7. I want to see the kind of Godspeed mystery. I want to see that kind of wrapped up. That would be very exciting. You know, I hope it's really interesting. But when does Supergirl come out? We don't specifically know, but it's going to happen sometime, you know, sometime later in the year, like, you know, April, May, or June, sometime around then. I watched Star Wars The Mandalorian. Cool, Gary. Canada Grass says you should talk about Ray Fisher. I never hear anyone talk about what's going on with him. That's a shame. That's a thing for the after party. We talk about him every week there. But yeah, should be back on the after party next week. How great would it be if Alex and Kara got into a relationship? No comment. No comment. Aravis Scenes is still asleep. We did all of these changes just for him, and, you know, he doesn't show up. But yeah, he can watch back on playback if he misses the whole thing, but that's okay. I'm excited for the Snyder Cut of Justice League. Jamie says, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a new DC film. I guess it's going to be pretty much similar to the first one, with some different re-edited scenes, taking away some of the stuff that he doesn't like, well, that he didn't shoot. But yeah. Pagey says, do you think Mon-El will randomly combust into flames with a laugh track playing over his death scene? I've heard many people request that. I think it would be cool. Thoughts? I mean, yeah, like, you know, it's been theorized about that Mon-El could spontaneously combust into flames. Would love to do that, especially, you know, with the laugh track over the top. I would personally love for my laugh to be included over it. I don't know about you, Pagey. Maybe we could, you know, reach out to ZW. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if he combusts into flames. Hey, Gary, this is the way. That would be cool. Gary, don't spoil Mando. Ben hasn't watched it yet. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Basically, we've gone from a 2-hour film up to a 4-hour film. Yeah, that's right. You know, there's going to be a lot of extra footage, and they're going to cut out footage. But yeah, so we're going to have to wait and see. But that should be coming out in March, apparently. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Do you think the OG DEO will return? I think that's unlikely. I don't think, you know, because I don't think they're going to recreate that set that they had in Los Angeles when they were filming season 1, because it was on CBS and they shot in Los Angeles. Well, they do most of the stuff there as compared to the CW, which are mostly up in Vancouver. Are you going to stream with Canada Grass tonight or this week? I mean, if Canada Grass or Pagey wants to jump in at any point in this stream, they can drop in if they want. Just shoot me a message. It would be good to have some insight in the Superman Lois trailer and stuff like that. But that's up to those guys, so we'll wait for an answer. Do you think Superman will appear in the Supergirl series finale? Again, that is a possibility, but considering Tyler's, you know, hosting his own show, like he's the main character, right now, well, that was the reason why. Oh, okay, no problem, Canada Graphs. Let's see if Pagey can pop in or not. Well, so yeah, basically the reason why the crossover was cancelled between Superman and Lois and Batwoman was because okay. So I think Pagey's going to be joining us, guys. Yeah, so I think the reason why it got cancelled, they said it was because of fear of the virus and crossing over crews. That was a big thing, so I don't know how likely it is. I think if they're going to break any kind of, you know, rules in a way, you know, they're not going to break rules, but they're going to maybe make some sort of exception, is maybe in the finale. So we shall have to see. I've sent you the link. All right, so we'll wait for Pagey to hop into the stream. Remember, you can keep on sending your questions in via super chat or in the chat, and we're gonna get to Superman and Lois once again when Pagey joins in, and he can chime in on his thoughts on the trailer, the show as a whole, I guess. Yeah, so they had to cancel the crossover because of crew restrictions. Vasily is here. Welcome to the live stream, Vasily. We got Pagey here, so we're going to pop him in. Hello.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno Italiano.
Good day. Good afternoon.
No, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, yeah, it's morning for you. He lives in a bizarro world, okay? It's
seriously. You're freaking hopeless.
Anyway, so Superman Lois, what do you think?
Well, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, I wasn't expecting that level. Like, I knew that the cinematographer they had was what show did he work on? I think it was The Witcher.
Right.
I think they had The Witcher cinematographer or something like that. But I knew that it was going to look good at least, but I wasn't sure it was going to look that good. But yeah, but it'll be interesting to see that. I'm just interested to see what like episode 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them are. Like, that's what I'm interested in. Like, does it keep that, or does it
the CW?
Yeah, because they went through, like, they took a while to film the pilot, and then it seemed they got up to like episode 4 or 5 really quickly in comparison. Yeah. So I think that's going to be the interesting thing. I think they'll still try and replicate that and just sort of like copy in some way, but in a very like quick fashion, like dot points if you want to call it, or do a lot of like maybe like indoor scenes or close-up scenes where you don't have to really like set up the camera that amazing. But I'm not too sure. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yeah. So that cinematographer, did he only do the pilot?
I have no idea. I'm not too sure exactly how long he was there for and stuff. I just know that he was for the pilot. And they got I think it was the guy that did the Riverdale pilot to do it. And the Riverdale pilot actually looks fairly good as well.
Yeah.
I think the guy that directed the Riverdale pilot did the Superman and Lois pilot.
Oh, okay.
The only other director I know that's doing one is James Bamford. I think he's doing for episode 4 or 5.
Yeah, so that I actually saw that and I thought that was really cool. Like, do you reckon there's going to be action scenes in that episode or something? Because, you know, that's what he's known for on Arrow.
Yeah, but it's like different with Superman, so it's a lot of CGI. So it's not like I know what you're going to do there. If anything, I'm not too sure what they'll do. They might look actually a bit weird, if anything.
Has he directed anything from Batwoman?
Yeah, he directed that episode of Batwoman in season 1 where it's like that container scene, you know, and there's like the stuff in the container. I think it's like people in the container, in the shipping container, and then she like drops down. It was like one of the better action scenes. I think he directed that episode.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But yeah, also, so yeah, we had the Superman and Lois trailer dropping. We had, you know, the Flash getting delayed. I mean, it's only a week. I guess it's not the biggest thing, but it's just, yeah. What's your thought about that? Like, are you just kind of annoyed that it's not happening earlier because it keeps on getting bumped?
Well, not really, because it's just a week. Like, people say, "Oh my god, it's delayed another month. It's delayed until oh my god, it's gonna be gone another 4 weeks." I'm like, why? They were just delayed a week. Like, that's the most logical thing. I don't know why people were freaking out so much. But the thing is, I would rather Flash take a week off and take just another week to come back than and get this Superman episode that actually they can do what they want in the pilot. They can do this like 64, 65-minute episode, flesh everything out instead of sometimes having a rushed pilot. And that's sometimes the biggest issue with a pilot, why some of them don't work. Actually, why most of them don't work is because they have to rush, set up the main character, and then introduce everything here. And really with this show, there's 2 main characters, which makes it even harder.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wait, is the first episode 60 minutes, do you say?
It's like 64, 65 minutes, I think.
Holy crap. Wait, but... Oh, that's... All right, so was it always intended to be that long?
No, otherwise I wouldn't have set that schedule in October or end of October to make it that it was Flash and then Superman. So I think when they've started filming, it's just gone
They
over, and they're like,
edited it together.
they probably put it together, and they're like, well, the thing is, the pilot filmed for like ages. Like I think it was like 5 or 6 weeks, and the director for the pilot was still saying he was still directing it. He was still filming stuff. So I don't know if like on set they were changing stuff, or they just had the script there and it was long and already, and they thought we're just going to film all of it, and it worked really well, so they just kept it that way. Like I'm sure there's probably like one deleted scene or something, but they probably just kept it the length that they wanted it to be.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, and especially because the Flash was supposed to be on the same night, so they expected it to be 45-minute episode with a bunch of ads or whatever, 40 minutes or whatever it normally is. So yeah, I think it's a bit strange, but at the same time, I'm also not bothered by the fact that it's only a week, because it's literally only a week. Like it's literally the next Tuesday after. So what's the big deal? It'll be Superman and Lois coming on after the Flash, correct?
Well, Deadline put out a thing yesterday where they said that the Flash was now moving to be after Superman and Lois every single week, which
really
I then contacted one of the CW affiliate people, and they said from our schedule, it's as soon as the Flash comes back, it's back to its normal time. So it's Flash and then Superman every week. So
yeah,
I'd assume it's a typo by Deadline rather than the people that actually get the proper things from the CW.
Yeah, I presume that it was probably a typo, because like, has the Flash ever moved?
No, Flash has been in the exact same time slot since it started season 1, episode 1.
Yeah, I thought so. So
I think the only time it changed was for a crossover. I think they've swapped Flash and Supergirl.
I think the Flash went to Monday, right?
It was Crisis or Elseworlds. They swapped Flash and Supergirl around. It didn't really matter because it was a crossover. So
yeah. Okay, so I wasn't on the after party yesterday. I guess you talked about Batwoman. So what's your thoughts on Batwoman? Did you like the first episode?
Yeah, it was solid. Like I didn't think it was amazing. Like I think it was still messy, and there was some weird writing because they were set up in a position like it's like I don't give ratings, but if I gave it a rating, I'd probably give it like a 7.5. I probably get like a 7, but then I gave an extra point because I thought Javicia Leslie was good and like in the opening episode. But I don't know. I'm just intrigued to see what they do going forward, because I think for some reason I think a lot of people were expecting like Bruce Wayne to be there for heaps long, and I thought they could have done something with them, and like the cast sort of sounded like they'd referenced him being there for longer, and he could show up again, but it would have felt weird having the Bruce Wayne character there for longer than an episode, because he was set up to be with Kate. Like it has nothing to do with Ryan. I think they actually did a good job making Alice relevant to Ryan Wilder's story.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't too hard, like the most difficult thing to do, I wasn't too sure they were going to do it.
Yeah.
But it makes sense how they did it. So they've done a good job there, and it just allows things to play off from there really, really easy. But I've seen people complaining like, "Oh my god, they killed off the quote unquote Bruce Wayne." I was like, "Well, I'm surprised they kept him." Well, that's the thing. I'm guessing when the finale aired last season, they didn't know that Ruby Rose was leaving. At that point, they still didn't know, which is weird because I think it was only like a couple of weeks after she said she was leaving, because you would just cut that scene from the finale. Because unless they thought they were going to recast Kate Kane, which makes it even a bigger like, well, when did they finally decide what they were going to do? But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I thought they did a good job. I really liked Javicia. I give it a similar rating to you. I would say like 7.5 or 8. I thought it was a very solid kind of. I feel like it's kind of like a pilot, only because it's a new character. So it kind of felt like that to me. But I know we have all of these other characters and everything already. But yeah, so I really enjoyed it. We'll get back to that in just a second. So we have Arava Scenes, who has become a new member of the channel. Thank you very much. And he is spamming the gold face emoji that apparently I stole from Pagey, but I didn't know.
Well, I think Eric's stealing it as well. So I guess
he is.
First it started with just stealing my videos and ideas and titles. Now it's the emoji. So you may as well call me God. Okay, there we go. That'll get clipped and that'll get taken out of context anyway.
Well,
GID. Or the Legend. You can just call me the Legend.
yeah, the
As
Legend of Tomorrow.
no, the Legend of Today.
The
The
man
past,
of
present,
today.
and future.
You're Superman.
No, I am Pagey. I am my own entity.
Pagey, aka the Legend, as your name suggests.
Yes.
Anyway, going back to Batwoman. Yeah, so we had Javicia being introduced. We had oh my god, I'm losing my words. The Batmobile, the Batmobile. What did you think of that? That was pretty cool, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't much.
I think because the photos came out, so it sort of took away from it. Everyone knew what it looked like.
Of course.
But yeah, I thought it was fine. I think like they could have maybe done something, but I think they wanted to keep it because obviously they're just going to put the red stuff on it to make it the Batwoman mobile or the Batmobile for Batwoman. So they probably didn't want to change it up too much. But I saw the criticism like, oh my god, it's just a sports car. I'm like, yeah, but the Batmobile has been a sports car, multiple things. Next year, you're probably going to go, oh my god, how cool is that Batmobile from the Matt Reeves Batman? I'm like, mate, it's a sports car as well. It's a sports car as well, you idiot. Anyway,
yeah, literally
so,
is.
But it's been a sports car in the comics as well.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much apart from like the Dark Knight and, the kind of older, 60s show, pretty much sports car that's been modified basically, most of the time. So I don't know why people are freaking out over that. But yeah, I also agree. I think they wrapped up that Bruce Wayne story pretty well. I'm glad that they didn't continue it because I think they ended it in a good way. Him going to Arkham, her literally beating his face off was pretty cool. But yeah.
Well, it just means that if he comes out again, he's probably going to have the bandages on again. He'll be Hush again.
Yeah, he'll be Hush. Yeah.
Yeah. So like they can do Hush again if they want to, and maybe do a better like mask thing than they did for that because he was only in it for one episode.
Yeah.
So I understand why they didn't do a bigger job last time, but for this, if he gets out again, they can do a better job with the bandages and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, the kryptonite stuff. So what did you think of the ending with her being infected or, whatever it will turn out to be?
Well, for me, it's just that she realizes she gets hurt, so she has to go back. She has no idea what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's, at least for me, I don't think it's anything more than that. I don't think they're going to go into anything like mythical or anything like that where she grows wings or something like that. I think she'll be like, well, what the hell is this? It's done to her, and then she'll go back and they'll cure her, and that's when she puts the bat suit on again.
And that's when she gets the kind of upgrades, right? The new
I think she gets that in episode 3.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, so I pretty much agree. I thought the kryptonite thing was cool. I thought, the references to Supergirl were cool, but I don't think it's going to last that long. Like you said, I think it's just to get her to go back to the Batcave and stuff like that to get cured. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the original finale for season 1 had Kara in it.
Yeah, that was intended to be like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was meant to be in it, and I think it would have carried on to this season and stuff like that. So I guess it was a lot of things for the end of season 1 where it makes you think like maybe you should have made that decision up about Ruby Rose sooner, or at least that you weren't going to use Kate in season 2 because you set up a lot of stuff. So
yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think I like the episode. 7.5 or 8 out of 10 would be my bet. My opinion, because I thought it was a very solid premiere episode, and what they did in terms of filming, it felt normal. It didn't feel restricted in any way because of the restrictions. So yeah, pretty much it's exciting. Really, really happy that the Arrowverse is back. I think more than anything, that's why I love the episode as well. Not just for the episode, but for the idea that our shows are coming back and it's like the start. And so I'm really excited also with this Superman Lois trailer dropping and hopefully a Flash trailer dropping sometime soon. Yeah, I'm really excited. What show are you looking most forward to?
Stargirl.
Oh yeah, you really like Stargirl. Yeah, I really like season 1. I don't know. I was, the ending with what's his name? Eclipso, right?
Well,
Eclipso?
there was the Shade and then the Eclipso in the
Yeah.
Black Diamond.
Yeah, well, that definitely teased a lot for season 2, and I'm really looking forward to it. Why is it your number 1?
Oh, just because I thought it was the best show last season, and I like the JSA and stuff like that. So
Yeah, the JSA is cool.
And Stargirl's a character. So if it's my ranking, top 3 is, I can't remember what the overall rating is, but it's like in regards to all the shows. But the top 3 is Stargirl, then Superman and Lois, then The Flash.
In order of anticipation.
Yeah, I don't know what the other shows are like that I've ranked them, but I know those are my top 3.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Superman Lois. I haven't actually put too much thought into it. Just like, I know I'm gonna watch it. I think I know I'm gonna like it. I think it's pretty unlikely that I won't like it. I don't know. I've just got this feeling. But my number 1 most anticipated show, and you guys in the chat can let us know what your most anticipated shows are when they come back. Mine's definitely number 1, The Flash. I'm really excited for this new season. I think especially for the kind of mystery of Godspeed, because I hope they do it well. And I know you're not like the biggest fan of mysteries, but when they play out well, they're cool, right?
Oh, it's just that I only like mysteries if they actually treat it smart. If they treat you like an idiot, then I don't like it. And I have a feeling they might treat us like idiots with the Godspeed one, and that's why I wouldn't want it. I think they've gone past the point with the Flash where they can do an overly interesting mystery without almost making the audience feel like, like they're dumb. So
yeah,
I'd rather they don't, unless it serves a purpose. It has to serve a purpose. If it doesn't serve a purpose, then don't do it. Otherwise, it's. I don't think Eric Wallace would. I don't think Eric Wallace is. He didn't treat the audience like idiots in season 6, so I don't think he'd do it in season 7. So
exactly, and that's why I'm excited for the mystery, because I think he will do something interesting.
That's why I don't think they'll do a mystery.
You don't think?
Unless it serves a purpose, I don't think they will. And I don't think the Godspeed one's going to be like, oh, all these hints to Godspeed. I think it'll just be something that sort of just drops out of the blue because I'll just think it's August Hart. Yeah, especially Barry, because Barry knows that.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, The Flash is my most anticipated. And then number 2 is Supergirl, because it's the final season.
Oh, you can dislike the stream now, guys, everyone, because
you can like the stream now because
Ben's given. I don't know how Flash is your number 1 and Supergirl's 2.
I don't know how Stargirl is your number 1.
Oh, obvious reason. It was the best show last season.
Yeah, I know.
Probably the best show this season.
I really liked it. Do you think season 2 is going to be different now it's on the CW? Are you aware of any like budget cuts? I know it's still linked to HBO Max, but
from what I know, it's got the exact same budget had in regards to the main production for season 1, because they spent a lot of the money on like Stripe, which is already built, the costumes, which are already built, some of the sets, which are already built. So from what I know, they pretty much got the exact same thing. And you got to realize they probably won't have to deal with certain aspects of the show as well. Like I know that they still have the rocket racer, like Pat's car and everything like that. That's still there. And the HBO, as you can tell from the Superman and Lois thing, there's still like they got extra money from HBO Max. So Stargirl would get the exact same thing. So the only difference in Stargirl is going to be the fact that it's going to be written to be based around ads.
Yeah,
that's the only difference. Like, because when you watch season 1 on the CW, you can tell like it just not all the time. I think I actually edited it fairly well to fit around the ads, but there's sometimes where it just stops. Like Swamp Thing was terrible to watch on the CW. It would just stop randomly. That like it must be some mid sentence and stop and go to an ad. But I'm assuming it'll be like the Flash or Supergirl when it has like a thing like there's a little flash of the logo or a sound or something, and it goes to the ad. Yeah. So that'll be the only difference, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true because, if you watch the shows on playback, they always have the Flash logo come up or whatever, where the ad is. So Yeah, I never thought about that, like transferring these streaming service shows to the CW. I guess that makes a difference. So, yeah, we'll see if there's any difference with Stargirl, but I'm looking forward to it. But then my number 3 pick would definitely be Superman and Lois, because Supergirl spinoff, I know it's not really going to be that linked, but that's exciting. Also, I really like Tyler as Superman, and Elizabeth to look is very good as what?
It's sort of interesting because they're sort of retconning stuff from Supergirl in Superman.
I know.
Like they're retconning the heat laser, like Kryptonite's back. Even the Kent farm they're changing and everything like that. So they're sort of like retconning a decent amount from it. I wonder. I have to get you actually. Can I get your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on like the toxic Supergirl fans that are like constantly trying to like bash on Superman and Lois? Because there's this weird theory around that people think that Supergirl got cancelled to make Superman and Lois, which didn't get cancelled. Melissa's leaving because she's just done. And not like she hates the show, but she's just done with this phase of her life. She needs to, she has other stuff to do. So do you have to interact with those type of people? Like I'm not on that. I avoid any sort of type of shipping crap. But obviously you're attached to that side of Twitter. Do you see that, whether it's in your mentions or just you trolling, but just like scrolling through the main homepage?
I don't actually think I've seen much of that. I guess I've seen a bit. Maybe it's not the people I follow. Maybe it's like a different side of the Supergirl fans. Do you think it's like specifically one, fandom in Supergirl?
It's your favorite. It's a Supercore fandom, I think, that do it.
Supercore.
Your favorite one.
My favorite.
Supercore, whatever it's called.
Well, I don't follow them, so.
I thought that was your. I thought it was Monel or whatever. It's Caramel and then Supercore. I thought those were your two favorite.
No, I don't like. I don't follow Supercorp. That's Lena and Cara.
This drama. I might have just got Ben cancelled on Twitter. Oops.
No. I mean, like. Do
you say Supercorps are insane psycho? Oh wow, Ben.
Well, maybe I did.
He said it, not me.
No, but
he said it, not me.
No, the legend said it. Callan, whatever his name is.
Actually, can we talk about that? If anyone wants a funny story, knock my mic. One day, Ben was looking to make a Supergirl video, and I gave him fake info that Callum Adams had been cast in Supergirl. He made the video and uploaded it, and then realized not to take it down.
Wait, I made the video?
Yeah, you made the video and uploaded it, and then you realized you got trolled and had to take it down.
I don't remember making a video. I remember when you sent it to me and being like, "Oh shit!" When
Callum Adams is the guy on my photo. He's like a YouTuber, and Ben got trolled.
Well, I remember that, but I don't remember uploading it. Maybe I blanked out.
Well, I do remember that you uploaded a X Factor audition show. X Factor audition that no one's seen except
a few people.
Who's seen it? Someone's seen it, and I can't remember who it was that said on Twitter, and I was like, I think I blocked that person because they didn't download it. Like, how do you see that video and then not download that YouTube video?
It was uploaded for I think 3 minutes, and they still didn't download it.
So stupid! I can't believe someone saw it and didn't download it.
There was I think there was 100 views or something, nearly that, and none of them downloaded it.
Well, maybe someone does, and they're using it as like a ransom later on. Jesus Christ!
We will have to wait and see. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, in terms of the shows, can't wait for them to all come back and get back into making videos about it. It was a bit weird. I don't know about you. Maybe we can get your insight on this. When I was making my Batwoman video, my review, I was kind of getting used to it, but at the same time, it kind of came back to me, halfway through. I don't know about you. What was it like?
No, it wasn't that much of an issue because it's been the same amount of break that you'd usually get between seasons as it's been between the end of Stargirl and the beginning of Batwoman. So it didn't feel that much to do. It was more like maybe writing my notes down. I ended up writing longer, bigger than I usually would. Usually I write 5 words, like Barry goes to Jitters coffee, something like that. even though I wouldn't write that down anyway because that's a pointless thing to talk about. But usually that's what I write down. But like, do you remember my Batwoman review? Yeah, I wrote stupid crap. I was writing an essay half the time.
Yeah, I mean, I got my notes. It's just like a sentence or like a few words for each big thing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it was cool making video again. Yes. All right. So we've hit the hour mark, and so guys, this is your 5 to 10 minute warning. We're going to be ending the stream pretty soon. So send in your final questions in the chat. It can be about.
By the way,
oh, yeah?
I may stream tomorrow on my channel if nothing comes out. Actually, it might be the day after because knowing Warner Brothers, they always release something on a Friday afternoon American time, or Friday on American time. Ben dogged it this week for the after party. We were going to do the Mega Multiverse trivia quiz between Ben and Eric, but he dogged it. I don't know what he's doing. I think he was on the toilet, something like that. Hashtag butter chicken. So if Ben doesn't dog it this time, we can do the Mega Multiverse quiz. It'll be Ben versus Eric. Whoever loses has to delete their channel. So,
all right, I'm going to win.
Or if Ben loses, he has to upload the X Factor audition tape to Twitter. And if Eric loses, he has to open the OnlyFans.
Ooh. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm totally down to come on, but we'll have to see about those rewards. Those punishments, sorry, not rewards. But yeah. All right, so let's see what people are saying. Pagey will leak Thor Love and Thunder with his partner in crime, Cal. Oh, yeah, you saw it, right? You saw the set.
Yeah, I walk past. That's in Centennial Park. So like every 2 or 3 times a week, I take the dog there and just walk it around. And I just saw, I was like, what the hell's that? It's like all this black fencing around. It's like this weird structure in the middle, like all these scaffolding and beams and stuff like that. What the hell's that? And then it said major film shoot. There will be effects or something. So watch out for noise. I'm like, well, it's not going to be happening now. And then I looked it up, and it goes until like almost the end of February, and it starts. I think they said it starts now because they're building it.
Yeah.
Then it goes till the end of February, and the only movie that I can think that's filming is Thor, and also because they're using the studios across the road, the Fox studios across the road, because now the Disney bought Fox, they get access to that. That's why all these movies are filming in Australia now, because they bought those studios.
Yeah. You're going to hashtag leak something one of these days.
I'd be surprised. They'll probably close the road. But then again, I can still walk there, I think. But usually I drive my car.
Tree in the park?
No, I think it's near the duck ponds, I think. I don't think there's any trees around.
So can you dive into the water? Get over there?
No.
No?
No, there's like eels or some crap in there.
Good. Eels in a pond?
Yeah.
Is that a thing in Australia?
Yeah, there's eels.
Well, we don't have eels in ponds. We have it in the river.
You have it in your soup. You have like eel soup or some crap, don't you?
Yeah, but they get it from the River Thames.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, Australia graphs. Yeah, he's gonna hashtag leak it if he can, I guess. But you probably won't be able to get close to the set.
I've got a photo with your mate Taika Waititi.
Yeah, my best friend. But
But
yeah. So I mean, if you want me on the stream, I'll do that. That'll be fun. I'm sorry about missing that.
Want is a strong word. I might have to just reluctantly have you on the screen stream.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It's also relying. Oh, you want Eric's OnlyFans?
Yeah, that's why I said rewards.
Oh,
because I want that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to beat him.
Wait, did you see the after party where we started talking about serial killers?
I only watched part of it so far. I haven't got to serial killer.
Not a true fan. Oh, get ready for Pagey's pick this week. Actually, on Pagey's pick yesterday, I said I picked one specifically for Ben. I didn't include it though because you weren't there. Raoul Moat.
What was it?
Raoul Moat. You don't know who Raoul Moat is? Oh, okay, well, he wasn't a serial killer. He just killed people. He killed one
Yeah,
person.
I actually tuned
He's
into the stream
British.
when you said Jack the Ripper. That's what I remember.
Raoul Moat. Have you ever heard of Raoul Moat?
No, I don't know who he is.
Well, 2010. We would have been like -3 at that stage. So that's I guess you got an excuse.
Yeah, you know,
Anyway.
only 3 years old. Anyway, okay. So thank you guys so much.
He's giving off very War Stew vibes on Google image search.
All right. Well, so he looks a bit like Callum.
No, War Stew. He's giving off War Stew vibes. You'll see when you type it into Google.
Yeah, I'll type it in a bit.
Man, there's a huge spider in your wall. Jesus Christ. Got him.
Okay, Pagey is boomer confirmed. Yes, that is true. He is how old are you? 52? Right?
74. Actually,
74.
69.
60. Good one. Well, see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. And thanks, Pagey, for coming into the stream. And remember, guys, Superman and Lois video is coming out very soon. And then also Pagey's stream tomorrow, if it happens.
If they don't release anything.
Yeah, if they don't release
Something
anything.
comes out the next day. If nothing happens then it's never.
Yeah. All right. So catch you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. And